What's up, everybody? It's your boy Maywell, aka Kaishume, and we are here. And tonight, I want to talk about something that's dear and near to my heart, and that is friendships. And the reason why I want to bring friendships up because I want to say I did a video with my brother on our joint YouTube account years ago. Years ago. This is when I was still in homeschool. I was still in homeschooling program. So I would say I was 16 when I made the video. We posted it, but I don't know if it's still up. But who knows? You can probably find it on the internet nowadays. But anyway, we talked about our idea of friendships and how a majority of the times our friendships were mainly situational friendships. They were not built on any good foundation that would make a long lasting relationship moving forward into adulthood. Because, and the reason why I say situational friends, because situational friends are this: friends that you meet in school or friends that you meet at work. Situational friends by a certain circumstances that we are all put in an area together, and then we continue to start talking and build a relationship from that. It's not like we grew up together, almost like best friends, like neighborhood friends. Like the foundation for neighborhood friends, that's beyond just where we met, like friendship or like school, work, and so on and so forth. So a majority of my relationships regarding friendships, they didn't last because, for one, and this also helped me and my brother differentiate ourselves between um our awkward stages, our rebellion stages, and our evolution stages. And our evolution stages are where we finally begin to coming into our own skin, like figuring out who we are as individuals, basically individuality. So with the friendships that we had at the time, most of those friendships were mainly based around them agreeing with pretty much anything we say, and they didn't see any wrong that we were doing because me and my brother were so different when we would talk, when we would make points about things. It was based around a sense of curiosity, but also a sense of ignorance because we didn't know what we were talking about when we didn't know what we were talking about. At least, like looking back on it, we didn't know what we were talking about. But looking at it now, yeah, we, we were ahead of our time. At least from teenager and young children perspectives on certain things, because me and my brother, we were emotionally intelligent. We were emotionally intelligent far beyond our peers. Far beyond our peers in that sense, because we understood, like, there's certain things that you don't want to do. For example, there was a situation in the classroom where one of our friends would taunt this one girl that he thought was his best friend. But me and my brother and his brother, we all knew that she didn't like him, but he didn't understand that. It's almost like it never registered in his head because he thought it as just joke, like he was taking it as joke. He was playing with it, just jokingly, just joking. It's just like he didn't notice that how aggravating it was making her, how hostile it was making her, but he didn't see it. We all saw it. It was like, yo, what are you doing? You know she's about to cuss you out, and she wasn't afraid to cuss someone out. That's the funny part about it. And I was like, okay, all right, okay, let's see. So he was unaware of certain trigger points that people are sensitive to. But it's just like, like me and my brother had the conversation, like if we had to live our life again, if we would we change it? No. We both said no. We both agreed that the reason why we are the way we are is because of those relationships. So I wouldn't change anything. However, if I had to change one thing, so I'm contradicting myself, but if I had to change one thing, nah, I wouldn't, because those guys taught me how to be myself, how to access certain parts of myself to where I can perform in any area comfortably and confidently. So no, I wouldn't change anything. Those guys at the time were my brothers in arms, and I would agree that those were my brothers. Those were my two brothers. Right now, aside from my mentor, there's not really people I can say that are my brothers right now, aside from my biological brother. But there's not really that anyone that comes to mind on like, yeah, that's my brother from another mother. So no, but it's okay, because some people are not designed to be long-term friends, and you don't want to force someone to do that. You don't want to force someone. You want to hold someone accountable, but you don't want to force someone to be your friend. That's never gonna work in your favor. So I wouldn't even promote saying if you want something, force it. No. When it comes to being friends with someone, don't force it. It's not worth it. Just from speaking from personal experience, it's not worth it. When you force a relationship, no. It's better to let the relationship develop as it goes. If it's bad, let it go. If it's good, hold on to it. Otherwise, don't force a relationship. That's what I've learned from having friends and understanding what certain friends will bring to you at certain seasons of your life. And yeah, one of the reasons why I would say those two guys, especially those two guys, were my brothers in arms, because they helped me. They had my back when we were there. When we were arguing with anybody, all of them, me, my brother, and the two other brothers, we would argue. If like there was this one time where it was us four versus six other people, and we lost. I think it was a loss, but I said we won, because if you review, because we can debate our butts off, and yeah. And that's like, those were my brothers. We called ourselves the Bun Squad. So, and don't do that. I mean, we made it because we all like buttermilk biscuits. At least my brother would bring that up. I'm not really a fan of buttermilk biscuits because of my eczema, but but yeah, we did that. That's something that we would bring up. So it was a good experience. Those were the good days where we had friendships like that. I'm not even gonna bring up the past, but those were good, healthy relationships that helped me develop into the person that I am now. And I can actually say with confidence, I appreciate those relationships and those memories and those moments in time, because it helped me navigate to where I don't like that. I don't like that person. I don't like that character. I don't like that interpretation of how people view me. I didn't like doing that. So once those guys were around me, they would tell me if I was doing something wrong. They would be on me, and I would be on them. It's like, yeah, those are the type of friends that you need. Someone who will correct you and tell you if you're doing something wrong. I'm not saying like someone who would just blatantly all the time say you're wrong. I mean someone who will tell you when you are wrong. If you're making a dumb mistake, if you're making a stupid mistake, and they will tell you straight up, no lie, no sugarcoating it, tell you the straight up truth and nothing but the truth. Those are the type of friends that I love. Those are the type of friends that everyone, I believe, needs. And you'll usually only find a handful of them. It's not like you'll find 100 of them like that, 100 people like that. But if you can find at least, I would say 2. If you can find 2 people like that, you're golden. You're golden. And look at Kevin Hart, for example. Same team. I want to say he is the only person that I see with the same people around him. And that's great. That's great. So, that's my take. That's your boy's Kaishume's take on friendships. If you want to see more content like this, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, press that bell, notification bell on. I almost stumbled. But anyway, you can also follow me on all my socials: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Yubo. I'm gonna keep on promoting the Yubo because one day Yubo will sponsor me. Even though I keep on saying it's a French app, but I think it's a UK app. I'm not too sure, but yeah. But anyway, this has been your boy Kaishume, aka Emmanuel. And you know what time it is. It's time for us to play that beautiful outro.